There's a lot of Lego MOCs from the Phantom Menace, but there's one thing that hasn't been made before, and that's the underwater city where they first meet Boss Nass. So I wanted to try to make that today, and there's two versions of this. I could have made the Lego Star Wars version, or I could have made the movie version. I think the movie version is just a little bit more interesting to look at. So using this reference image, it looks like I have to make this platform thing, which I want to be a little bit more interesting than just a flat circle. And one of the reasons why I decided to choose this build was to do some challenging building techniques and stuff I haven't done before, since my last build was basically just a wall. I wanted to try to challenge myself and grow my MOC building skills. So there's the whole platform thing done. Try to make it look a little bit more interesting. I think it came out really good. So looking at this other reference picture, I saw that there's these stairs that go up to this gate thing, so I used this snot building technique for the stairs, and it's nothing crazy. It's just building a normal Lego staircase but just flipping it on its side. Next I had to make the gate thing, and to be honest, this is probably the worst part of the build. It's way too basic for me, and I think I could have done a little bit better with the design, and so I had to somehow make this platform and also these staircases. They're slightly curved, it looks like, so this is probably not the best version. I probably could have used like a curved piece or something, but I could not find any of those, so I just decided to go with like a half spiral staircase, which kind of got the same effect. Basically, it's just a bunch of tiles placed on top of each other with one stud, so that's the only thing that's connecting it, and since there's only one stud connecting it, you could just move it around like a spiral staircase. This is by far the most hardest part of the build for me. I had to somehow make a half circle platform connect to these tile stairs, and that took a lot of work, but I figured out a way to do it where each circle thing has a hinge piece where it connects, so you just have these wedge plates all connected to hinges, and they'll just make a big circle, but I only need half of those, so that's basically what I'm doing. And on top of each of those, there's this little flex tube thing with this bar, and it doesn't really look the greatest. I'm supposed to represent these things, and there's no real way for me to do this, and I'm thinking about maybe different pieces I could have used. But anyways, I guess the next thing I needed to do was make some chairs, and I don't know where I saw this, but I know I saw somewhere where there was a reference picture there had like light blue, dark bluish chairs, but trying to find it for this video, I could not find that image again, but I swear there is one picture out there. So here's the design I came up with. I really like how the dark blue and light blue Lego colors look. They just look super good, but I ran into one small problem because of the Lego Gungan piece. It doesn't really sit down like a normal minifigure, and the little mold thing was just getting in the way. It was just a small fix, thankfully, so that's basically what I had to do. So I had to make a few more of those anyways, and those are all of those chairs built up. I guess last thing I have to do is just put some minifigures on this thing. Since I don't think Lego has ever made this minifigure, there is a Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga version, so I thought that someone might have made a custom minifigure, and I could not find any, so that was kind of like disappointing. So I had to just get some random Gungans, and they look cool, I guess, but I don't know what I'm gonna use them for afterwards. I already have a Jar Jar Binks, so there's no point in me going out buying a custom one or an older one. And I had the old yellow versions of Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan from our previous MOC I did. Alright, time to get all this boring stuff out of here. Check this out. This is a custom Boss Nass minifigure that I basically made. I did a whole video talking about the whole process of making that Boss Nass minifigure. If you want to see that video, you can, but I will warn you, pretty high attention span is definitely needed. But anyways, with all that being said, here's the full build at Brickfair, Virginia, all built up. I think for my 4th or 5th build, using some snot techniques and stuff and different things I hadn't really done before, I think this whole build is, generally speaking, pretty good. Considering it's also the first time this thing's ever been made in real life, I do think it is a pretty cool thing to see it all built up. And with that Boss Nass minifigure over there as well, it just looks like a real minifigure. It's hard to tell that it's not even real. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this whole thing turned out. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.